Hey there, Hofstra fans. Welcome to this week's edition of the W. Mason Coaches Report right here on GoHofstra.com. I'm Mike Sullivan, joined as always by head coach of the Hofstra Pride Wrestling team, Rob Anspach. Coach, how you doing today?
I'm doing all right. How about you?
Pretty good, Coach, and a very good weekend for your team. A couple victories over American and Columbia. Just give your overall thoughts on the weekend for the Pride.
Yeah, it was a great weekend. 2 wins. Anytime you go 2-0 or undefeated on a weekend, it's always a good weekend. American came in and they're a good team. They're solid up and down the lineup, and I thought our guys wrestled well. And then Columbia came in on Sunday, and Columbia is a very good team. They finished second at the New York State Championships, and they had a couple guys in the quarterfinals of the Midland Championships, a tournament that we were at where we didn't have a placer. So going into that match, we thought it was going to be a tough match, and it was going to come down to a couple guys picking up their game, and fortunately we were able to have that happen. And overall, I thought it was by far the best performance we had as a team this year against Columbia. Even the weights we lost, the guys went out there, they competed, they wrestled hard, and that's what we asked for them. Win or lose, we expect a lot of effort, and every guy gave that this weekend.
Let's look at a couple of those guys that stepped up, starting with Tyler Banks, 2-0 on the weekend, defeats the number 18 wrestler in the country for Columbia on Sunday. What'd you see from him?
Yeah, Tyler did a great job. Very stingy. He's still coming back. He's not 100% back from his knee injury. It's still, he's a little tentative, so we're still working through that. But definitely, a strong and gutsy performance against the American kid. He went out there and got the job done, and then against O'Hare, who it just shows what confidence can do. He knew he could beat the kid. He had beaten him last year. So he went out there and wrestled a great match, was able to secure that takedown in the second period, and then just kind of ride it out for the rest of the match. Did a great job then at the end, too. The guy was in deep on a leg attack, almost really close to scoring a takedown, but he was able to clamp him in there and let time run out.
197, Tim Murphy gets a couple of victories as well. What do you think of his performance and moving forward? Is he who you're looking for at 197?
Well, he's definitely doing the job to earn the spot right now. Winning matches, that's what it takes. He's won 3 matches in a row. He's going out there, he's wrestling hard, he's battling hard, and he's giving forth everything he can. And that's what we ask our guys to do. So at this point in time, yeah, he's the guy until proven otherwise. So he's doing a great job wrestling hard and just battling the whole time. And again, he was a guy that, the kid Mills is pretty good from Columbia, and for him to get that win should really help his confidence moving forward.
Now, you've said in interviews prior, your 3 big wrestlers, Bonanno, Snyder, and Veit, those are the guys you look for now this season. But at 133, Jamie Frankel, coming into the season, certainly looked to be one of those guys. Where's your confidence in him right now after this weekend?
He's starting to wrestle better. I think Jamie, when we were doing it, I just did a thing where, because they just came out the new coaches poll and everything like that, so I was kind of going through our guys and seeing who wrestled who and what our record was against these top 33 guys, and I look at the matches that Jamie had, he's wrestled all the top guys, and I think his confidence was a little shot in the beginning of the year, and he just wasn't he wasn't attacking the way he had been last year, and it seems lately now he's got a couple wins that's starting to come back to him. So each win gives him a little more confidence. It gives us a little more confidence in him. We knew he was capable of wrestling this way, but now he's starting to believe it again, and he's in a nice little role right now, and hopefully we can keep it going this weekend.
Bring up this weekend, Saturday, you face Cornell, top 10 opponent. You faced a lot of tough competition, especially earlier in this season. What's going to be the key move? Who are you looking forward to step up against Cornell to get that victory?
Well, again, our first 3 weights are got to get us going, and they're pretty solid down bottom too. We're wrestling the kid Milshawn Garrett, who beat us in the finals of the New York State Championship, so we need to reverse that. And at 141, Mike Nevinger is a returning All-American who we've had 2 really, really close matches with, and we need to get those victories. If those 2 guys can win, it gives us a shot down the road for guys like Paul, who's going to be favored. I like the way Jermaine John is wrestling right now. He should be favored to win. And then we need to find somebody else in there to get a win, and maybe Tyler Banks at 157 pounds. You got the guys like Turdick, who's got his hands full of Kyle Dake. The guy's a 3-time NCAA champ, one of the best wrestlers, not this year pound for pound, but ever to wrestle in the sport. So he's got an uphill battle, and you got 84 with the returning national champ Steve Bosak at that weight class. So we need the guys that aren't wrestling those top guys to find ways to win, to take the pressure off those other guys for this dual meet win.
Just to wrap things up here, Coach, obviously a tough start to the season. a little bit of a roll right now, winners of 5 of your last 6. Describe the state of this team, how things have changed since that tough start to your season.
Yeah, the guys are wrestling with confidence when they step out there, and it's amazing what confidence can do for you when you step on the mat thinking you're going to win. You go out there, you're less tentative, and that allows you to hit the shot when you're supposed to hit it, not a split second later that forces you to miss the leg attack or get taken down. So our guys are wrestling with a lot of confidence right now, and they're taking the shots when they should, and therefore they're scoring. So yeah, it's one of those things that confidence can go a long way. It's a funny thing when you have confidence and when you don't. Nothing really changed from what we've done in the practice room. We're still working out the same way. It's just the guys right now are believing in themselves and are feeling good about themselves. And when they take the mat, they expect to win. And that's what I hope we see this weekend too. Just more of the same.
The Hofstra Pride wrestling team returns to the mat Saturday against the number 8 team in the country in Cornell. For head coach Rob Anspach, I'm Mike Sullivan. Thank you for tuning in to the W. Mason Coaches Report.